Item that we're going to tell you about is, of course, a customer pick, something folks absolutely love. I'm wearing it in the shearling version. We're going to get to that in just a bit, but this is the Birkenstock Buckley Suede Clog. Take a look at these gorgeous colors that you're seeing on our models right now. You're seeing the tea color, I believe. Is that right? And then we have it in black, we have it in gray taupe, and then we have it in navy suede. Such gorgeous colors. Actually, I think that's the maroon. That's definitely the maroon. And then what I have up here is the tea. It's kind of like a brownish color. But let's welcome in the expert on Birkenstock, one of our brand ambassadors that we know and love here at HSN, Amy West.
Oh, Emily, this is going to be so fun. Who doesn't love shopping for shoes, right?
Tell me about it, and especially Birkenstocks. Because even if you own one or two at home right now, I know you're always in the market for more.
Yeah.
That's what we were talking about before the show even started. I said, Amy, I could always buy another pair of Birks.
I know, and the thing about it is like sometimes you're like, do I really need another pair of Birks? These have been around for 10 years. That's how long they last, right? I actually read a review. Someone had over 90 pair of Birkenstocks. Like, that's how much, we don't just like Birkenstocks, we love them, and there's good reason. They feel amazing on your feet, and when you feel good in your feet, the rest of your body follows.
And you know what, it doesn't just feel good. This is something that Amy and I have talked about, is that Birkenstocks really stress that it's about foot health.
Yes.
It's about being able to spread out those toes and really still look cool while you're doing it, right?
Yeah, exactly. And it's never been more on trend than now, right?
Yeah, what other brands really do that? So let's talk about this specific style, the Buckley.
Yes. All right, we love the Buckley because, you know, a lot of people know Birkenstock based on probably our most famous style would be the Arizona, but we love giving you options where, you know, if you don't want to be showing off your toes or your toes are cold and you need a little extra warmth, you want that. Or, you know, maybe you have a place of worship or a place of work where your toes can't be exposed. So the Buckley is great for all of that. It's a wear now, wear later style because it is nice and cool still to the foot. We will get to those shearling ones also, which add a little bit more warmth for right now when we're super cold. But what you're getting is this great clog that has that kind of moccasin-like finish to it. It's a little bit, you know, kind of like a loafer also. And what you'll see here is you still have that signature buckle, which can be adjusted. All of our buckles are adjustable. And then you have that great suede upper that feels so good. In fact, it just feels better and better the more that you wear it. And then inside, I want to point out to you, you can see a nice close up here. You've got this great elastic gusset right here. So when you're walking, your instep isn't getting bound. It's not feeling tight against, it's actually moving with your foot. Now, let's get to the good stuff, right?
Yes.
Let's talk about the contoured footbed. You know, I was telling you, Emily, we have been around for over 2 centuries, and there's not a lot of shoe brands that can say that. But let me tell you, the one thing that hasn't changed since the beginning is this contoured footbed. So from the time that we started, we actually started with inserts, and then we developed our first shoes, which came out, you know, in the 50s and 60s. So the one thing that hasn't changed is the footbed, and we're going to take a little tour through it. This is a cork and latex footbed, and what happens is when you wear it, there's a little bit of a break-in period for it. The heat of your body and the weight of your body actually cause that cork and latex to mold around your foot.
It's like a custom pair of shoes that you're building with Birkenstock.
Exactly. So it becomes like a custom orthotic. You know, let me tell you, I actually have arthritis in one of my toes. I know I don't look old enough to have arthritis, but I do. And my podiatrist did tell me, he's like, man, this is about 15 years too early. And I was very sad because I used to model a lot and I wore a lot of high heels. And so,
yes, we've been there. Yes,
that was one of the things that started to take an exit in my wardrobe were high heels. But what he prescribed me were these custom orthotics. And you have to have your foot scanned and sent off, and you get these orthotics, and they cost like $200, $300, and then you slip them in your shoes. Well, with Birkenstocks, you never have to do that because it's molding to your foot every time. Every pair of shoes that you have from Birkenstock mold to your feet.
Okay, so we wanted to let everybody know because off the top, since this is our first style that we're talking about today with Birkenstock, the greatest thing is that there is free shipping on all of it.
Oh, yes.
No matter what style you choose today, no matter what you fall in love with, know that you're going to be taking it home with free shipping. And if you're an HSN card member, just know that there is flex on this. 3 flex today, so you can take home this shoe for $50. I know you're thinking to yourself, my gosh, an actual authentic Birkenstock that you can get home and wearing for $50, that is amazing.
Yeah.
And you know what, I love the styles, especially with the Buckley, the way that it looks. It comes in black, it comes in that gray taupe, it comes in the navy and the navy suede and that maroon color. So all of these beautiful colors, oh, tea as well is what you have in your hand. They just look like you can wear them with everything, but that's a classic Birkenstock style.
Yes.
It was meant to be that way.
Yes.
It's so trendy.
We want to be your perfect outfit completer, really, with Birkenstocks. Some people, it's funny, I'll talk to people and tell them about how I work with Birkenstocks, and they'll say, oh, yeah, that's that hippie line, and they think, oh, this is just a boho style. No, Birkenstocks go with everything, and I think Americans have sometimes a different style idea in their head than in Europe, but in Europe and across the board, also in America, you can wear, this is why I paired mine today with a nice kind of like, this is a brunch outfit for me, but you know, you can see it's with a blazer and a nice pant. You can dress these up, you can dress them down. They can be the most perfect outfit completer, and you really do want, especially when you're wearing all day long, a shoe that is going to support your foot from the ground up and provide that foot health and that wellness and that proper alignment for your whole body.
It's one of those shoes, and you're so right, Amy, that when you get it home and you try it, if you've not had a Birkenstock yet, I mean, what are you waiting for?
Right?
It is a shoe that when you put it on, the initial feeling is just delicious. I mean, you know that it's even going to get better with time because it molds to your foot, but know that you're buying true to size. So if you have any question about what you should be buying on the website, make sure you head to hsn.com because you can see it in the European sizes because, of course, this is a brand that still makes its shoes out of Germany, right? It has that 2 centuries worth of history and know-how and the quality materials, but it's got the proper sizing. So if you wear an 8, buy an 8. I wear an 8. I always buy an 8, and I'm glad that right now I'm wearing an 8 to show you that it's exactly the right size. But it comes in half sizing. It's dual sizing. Just know that if it doesn't fit perfectly, if you have any question about it, HSN's got you covered. We will do free exchanges. If you say, I need to size up, or I need to size down, or I would prefer that color, that other color was much more, I don't know what I was thinking in the moment, and you want to try a different color, we've got you covered. And 30 days to try it out. If you're absolutely not satisfied, we've got you covered on that end too. All the details on our return policy as well as our exchanges are on our website. So while you're shopping, because I know you are, I know you are, just make sure you're checking all of that out so that you know that you're getting the best buy for your buck today, because Birkenstocks aren't always around, right? We get a certain amount of stock, and when it sells out, and this is so popular.
Yeah, and having that free shipping is incredible.
Yes, and we just want to let you know we have a lot to talk about today. We have so many different styles, so we wanted to let you know that we're moving kind of quickly with the styles.